Hey, I'm Eduardo. My role is to read one page out of a whole book. But really, I hope to stimulate your mind and get you thinking, making your own perspective to the multiple topics I'll be reading to you. Today, I'll be reading Awaken, the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. Let's get started. What makes a person with a good background behave so savagely and without remorse, while another gives his own life to rescue complete strangers? What creates a hero, a heel, a criminal, a contributor? What determines the difference in human actions? Throughout my life, I have passionately sought out the answer to this question. One thing is clear to me. Human beings are not random creatures. Everything we do for a reason. We may not be aware of this reason consciously, but there is undoubtedly a single driving force behind all human behavior. This force impacts every feat of our lives, from our relationships and finances to our bodies and brains. What is this force that is controlling you even now and will continue to do so for the rest of your life? Pain and pleasure. Everything you and I do, we do either out of the need to avoid pain or our desire to gain pleasure. So often I hear people talk about changes they want to make in their lives, but they can't get themselves to follow through. They feel frustrated, overwhelmed, and even angry with themselves because they know they need to take action, but they can't get themselves to do it. There is one elementary reason. They keep trying to change their behavior, which is the effect, instead of dealing with the cause behind it. Understanding and utilizing the force of pain and pleasure will allow you once and for all to create the lasting changes and improvements you desire for yourself and for those you care about. Failure to understand this force dooms you to failure of living in reaction like an animal or a machine. Perhaps this sounds like a complete oversimplification, but think about it. Why don't you do some of the things you know you should do? After all, what is procrastination? It's when you know you should do something, but you still don't do it. Why not? The answer is simple. At some level, you believe that taking action in this moment will be more painful than just putting it off. Yet, have you ever had the experience of putting something off for so long that suddenly you felt pressure to just do it, to get it done? What happened? You changed what you link pain and pleasure to. Suddenly, not taking action became more painful than putting it off. This is a common occurrence that many Americans experience around April 14th. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. That was one page of Awaken, the Giant Within by Tony Robbins.